What's up, Keep Pounding crew? Back today with another video. Keep pounding. This topic is the postgame of the Steelers versus Panthers preseason game week 3. If you like the video, if you like the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, select all, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you thought of this huge win today. Let's get into it. Now, before we get into this news, if you would like to join the Keep Pounding Yahoo Fantasy Football League, let me know with a comment down below, or go check out the Facebook page Keep Pounding in all caps. Join the group and leave a comment. Let me know. We're not playing for any prizes this year other than a signed letter saying thank you for participating and congratulations on your win of the top 3 of the league. Once we have autographs and prizes to give out, we will be doing so in the future. So be looking for that. But if you just want to play for fun and show your knowledge of the game, please join and let me know. There's 11 spots open, so hit me up. Let's go. All right. We win today 34-9. Today, we looked excellent in a lot of areas. But we're going to go down the list of each position by position. Quarterback, B. The reason why I have that listed as a B, and we're grading A through F if you've never done this before on YouTube before for my channel. The reason why this is a B is because of PJ Walker's overthrows. Now, you're going to think, well, that's kind of stupid. But wait. Hold on one sec. Because if you look at PJ Walker's overthrows, they did gain some actual heat on those throws. Way too much heat, as a matter of fact. And that's why he's overthrowing them. But he's made a little bit of an improvement on those throws, so give him his due. You know, Will Greer looked a little uncomfortable in the pocket. But it further proved the point that Will deserves the second string spot for me. PJ did show improvement, but I think Will wins the battle. So, that being said, Sam Darnold had a couple of incompletions too that made him look bad a little bit. But, hey, you can't argue with the result. 34 points, right? Come on. Now, I did have a little bit of a beef with the play calling on the 3rd and 2 situations in the first quarter. What in the world are you doing, Joe Brady? We all know that's not Sam Darnold's call. Come on, man. We all know that's not Matt Rule's call. We know that was yours. Why? That's 2 dead drives. Chuba is not going to make those the way they were stuffing the line. Had to call it out, man. Had to call it out. But, that's not on Sam. Don't blame Sam for that. Alright, guys? Running back, B. I felt like we did a really good job with the running backs. I had to take off a little bit because we weren't getting the push that we really needed towards in the second half, you know, with the third string and fourth string running backs. But part of that could be the offensive line as well. So, you know, take that B grade with a kind of a grain of salt. So, but overall, you got to give credit to Chuba Hubbard. He looked great. So, B grade there. Wide receiver B plus. Yeah, I saw a couple of drops. That did not make me happy, but you know, overall, we looked good. You know, I had to take off for the drops, but it is what it is. These guys should have been paying attention. They should have gotten the ball when it was thrown to them right at them. Now, granted, these were rockets thrown right at them, but you could still catch them. So, moving on to tight end, you got a B plus there. You know, Richie did well. You didn't see much of Ian Thomas, but Richie did well. I was pleased with him. Yeah, not to the point where I'm willing to give him an A minus, but you know, keep working at it, buddy. O-line B. Now here's where I'm gonna get a little bit technical about this. I did see one false start penalty, which, yeah, I gotta count it. I gotta count that one, and that was out in Ontario, or Aaron Ontario, I believe, is the name. Yes. Point being, though, he committed the... Yeah, it was Aaron Ontario. He did commit the false start, so I gotta call him out on it. I'm sorry, Aaron. You know how it is. But I saw some blocks that were let go of by a couple of linemen. I had to tack off for that, so that's a B. But overall, the run blocking still needs some work in the third string. First and second string O-line looks good. So I'm happy with that. Defensive end. B. Pass rush looked good. We got some work to do. Now here's my question. Why is Morgan Fox still ahead of Gross Matos? Even though Gross Matos is putting up the numbers. Where do you see Morgan Fox in any of these stat sheets today? Where do you see him? Even though he was in the starting rotation, where do you see him? He didn't make a single tackle. He didn't make any pass deflections. He didn't do anything. Nothing. Why is this man our starter? Question mark. I want Gross Matos. I put full faith in Gross Matos, as a matter of fact. Defensive tackle B. I thought we did a great job of rush defense today. Yeah, we allowed some outside runs, but for the most part, inside, the whole defensive line stood up and took care of business and stuffed a lot of these runs. Very good job, D-line. Proud of y'all. And that starts with defensive tackle because that's their main mission is to stop those run plays. So great job. Linebacker B. I thought Luvu did a great job. You know, he looks great. He's taking care of business. I got no questions about the linebacker position right at the moment. Show me where I should have some. Leave some comments down below on that. I would actually like to know. Poke some holes in it. You know? Show me where we're having trouble. and I will gladly respond, and I will talk about it with you in the comment section. Please do. I invite it. Corner, A minus. Now here's why I upgraded the corner to an A minus. Look at the pass deflections that we had in the first half. Beautiful. Beautiful. These guys are attacking these wide receivers. They're not just tackling them. They're not just standing them up right where they are, you know. They took that step forward. They're at this stage now where they're attacking and they're getting these pass deflections that are getting it done. The closing speed, it's there. And it's beautiful to watch. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got two vets, a rookie, and a man trying to make the roster that all had a pass deflection today. That's what we like to see. Keep it rolling, baby. I cannot see enough pass deflections on this defense. I cannot. I'm hungry for them. I don't know about y'all, but I'm hungry for them. How about y'all on that one? You know, that makes me so happy. Our tackling has been great. Matter of fact, tackling A minus. Yeah. I'm hesitant to give it a full A because I did see some missed tackles, but you know, yeah, I'm not going to fault him. I'm not going to fault him. Nah. Not with the way our corners have been playing today. Great job. Now, I did see Stanley Thomas Oliver get burned by Ray McLeod for that touchdown. But here's the thing. Being the Clemson fan that I am, I understand Ray McLeod's speed. I understand what this man is capable of. So, it did not surprise me that a guy that's been in the league for a few years now burned Stanley Thomas Oliver one-on-one. Now, what I did not like about that play was the fact that Chandler did not step over and stop this man from walking in the end zone. This is not the first time we've seen Chandler not get over there and grow a spine and get the tackle to save the touchdown. He's had trouble stopping the gaps on the draw plays. He's had trouble stopping the gaps on the ISO plays. He overextends his gap. We've seen it in goal line, and now we're seeing it on this play too. So, you know, that's not to say that Chandler's achievements have not overplayed his weaknesses, but I believe that his achievements are making him worthy to stay on probably the practice squad. But 55-man roster? No. Would I recommend him for 55? No. That brings me to free safety, B+. Strong safety, B. And that's exactly why. You look at Sean Chandler's success versus his learning experiences. I'm not going to call them failures. I'm going to call them learning experiences. He has had many learning experiences that he could have improved upon. He's had opportunities. So, yeah, 55-man roster, no way. Special teams. Let's highlight that kicking battle, shall we? But first, let's highlight Richie. He had a big play on that punt return, right? Pinned him on the one. Way to go, Richie. Proud of you, man. Also, credit to Terrace Marshall Jr. for the touchdown and Robbie Rocket. My man, Robbie Rocket. Finally, we get into the end zone. Finally, we put some points on the board. Coaching, A. The timeout usage was perfect. No problems. A for effort. I saw the effort today from every one of these players. There was no laziness out there. Maybe some bad coverage choices by the defense coordinator, Phil Snow, but, at the wrong times. But, hey, effort-wise, A. I saw it from everybody. And I was very, very pleased. Thank you. That's what I need to see every single game from these folks. I need to see a team full of predators make this 55-man roster. That way, every game that we go out there, we play like predators. And that's what I saw today. And that makes me very, very happy as a Panthers YouTuber and as a fan. So, final game analysis. It was a great game. I felt like we settled a few possession battles there, such as kicker with Joey Sly and our new kicker, Santaro. Interestingly enough, I don't know whether you guys caught this, but the last fourth quarter opportunity that Joey could have gotten was given to our new kicker. Ryan. And at that point, I think Joey realized, this might be his last game as a Panther. And you could see him lowering his head in shame. And I felt so bad for him. God, I felt so horrible for him. I literally wanted to go over and just pat him on the shoulder and say, you know what? Thank you for what you've done for us up to this point. Because the dude has been producing. Can we at least admit that? Come on. Look at the man's history for us. And all I saw in the press conferences, all I saw in other people's chats were, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Joey. Bye-bye, Joey. So long. So long, trash kicker. It's like, are you kidding me? All this success, and this is how we're treating Joey. Meanwhile, the man has nothing but respect for us. If you watch his press conference, I caught one thing in particular. He said that he is grateful to be coming to a place where they respect players. Crickets. Ladies and gentlemen, crickets. That's all the people that were just criticizing him. Uh-huh. Y'all got humbled real quick, didn't you? That's why you shouldn't bash players that have been successful for us in the past. That's why you should show respect to players at all times. That's why we have got to be better as fans. We have got to be better representatives of this team. Because if we don't do it, who will? Point blank. And I'm sick and tired of watching this in everybody's chat. Everybody's Facebook groups. How we just trash players left and right. Let me tell you something. If we build ourselves as a team with a reputation of not liking players, who's going to want to come here? Who's going to want to sign here? Who's going to want to get traded here? Who's going to want to get drafted here? Is that the type of reputation you guys want? Think about it. While you're over there getting humbled. Meanwhile, we got our new kicker who may or may not have been cut by Ron Rivera, thumping a 45-yarder off of the goalpost into the uprights, who gains his job with us, possibly, as the starter. But we're still going to say you're a trash jar. I don't think so. We can be better than that. We are better than that as fans. And I would like to see that same respect be given to every player that has earned it on this roster that is leaving here. Please, Panther fans, hear me on that. I don't want this fan base to have that type of reputation around the league anymore. That's not who we are. That's not who we ever were. So while I'm celebrating this win, while we are all celebrating this win, and we should all be happy right now, let's represent ourselves well. Let's be respectful. And let's enjoy this win without being egotistical. Now, that being said, back into the analysis. Now, we resolved some position battles. Linebacker being one of them, kicker being one of them, quarterback being possibly one of them as well. We'll see how that goes. Running back position battle is still open. So you saw a bit of Spencer Brown versus the other running backs. And that got really interesting for a while. You also saw a bit of competition from the... I want to say the defensive end position, because these guys should not be really that competitive at the moment. But if you look at where Gross Matos is, it really raised some questions and some alarm bells maybe as to why this man's second string. He should be a starter. But anyway, I digress. Could we move a couple of O-linemen up to the starting rotation, maybe? Or are we pretty much settled on the first stringers? How you guys feeling about that? Let me know. Because the first string and the second string offensive linemen looked really, really good. Run blocking wise and pass blocking wise. So, you guys let me know. Again, you saw only that one false start. No offsides penalties. That's discipline. The line looked good. I feel like we still have to stay healthy. That's the main goal. And I still have a couple of questions about this Chuba drops. Wide open Chuba drops. But we still have a little bit to clean up. But once we get it cleaned up, I think we'll be all right. First look, we are dealing with the Jets is the first game. I feel like we have a shot at starting out 4-1. This is a very interesting situation that we're in right now, where if we stay healthy, we've got a great chance of coming into the Eagles and Vikings game. Excuse the yawn, but it is late when I'm recording this. But we have a very, very strong chance of going 4-1. So first look, win over the Jets, win over the Saints, win over the Texans, win over the Cowboys. The Eagles game is where we run into trouble. We drop either one of these two games in week 5 or week 6. And I see them both as trap games. We think, oh, we're world beaters. We let that egotistical part of us take hold. That's where we get into trouble. Can't do that. Can't do that, boys. The Eagles still have some playmakers. The Vikings still have some playmakers. Don't let that happen to you. That could either happen during the Cowboys game or one of those two games. So, be on guard. Don't think just because we got a soft early schedule doesn't mean that we can't fall into that trap. That's why I'm naming these 3 games trap games. Pay attention. Be aware. So that's your early first look. I think that's what we're going to be looking at this year. Second look will be coming in a video after the Cowboys game, after week 4. So we'll evaluate where we are, what we're doing, who's injured, who's not. So that'll be an entire video. But we'll have an entire series on that. The first video of that series comes out right before Tuesday, so be looking for that. And be looking for a live stream on Tuesday after all our cuts are done. So that stream will be Tuesday night. Be looking for that. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. And I hope you enjoy the victory. I hope this video finds you happy, healthy, and well. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep pounding. Peace, guys.